Getachew Reda, former Tigray president, is in trouble. A new task for him, difficult for him to fulfill this new task. It could further reduce his political standing and popularity in Tigray. Secondly, Lemma Megersa released a message yesterday. Lemma has been away from Ethiopian politics for the last few years. Some opposition politicians have been trying to contact him to bring him back in politics. Lastly, Ogaden National Liberation Front, ONLF, says that 4 of its leaders have been arrested by Ethiopian security forces. Let's start with the story about Getachew Reda. Getachew Reda, former Tigray president, now serving as state minister on federal level, is definitely in trouble. He was kicked out of his party, TPLF, last year. He was removed from his position as Tigray president. Bhimabi appointed him as an advisor on East Africa affairs. He founded a party, Democratic Solidarity. The party is not being allowed to hold a congress in Tigray, so his political future is uncertain. Firstly, Getachew yesterday released a message about GERD. He congratulated Ethiopians for completing the construction of GERD. He criticized Egypt. He said, GERD is a reality now. Egypt, other countries, downstream, upstream, should negotiate to benefit from the dam together. The man did not make a mention of Meles Zenawi, though he's from TPL. He is a former leader of TPLF. Everyone knows that it was Meles Zenawi who founded the dam. He didn't make a mention of Meles Zenawi. Secondly, Getachew has been critical of PM Abiy's policies. Even he has been critical of dam too in the past. Good. He criticized Abiy's building of the dam, but yesterday was all praise for the government, for the people, for constructing the dam. But he's in trouble now because now he has been given a very difficult task, difficult to be fulfilled. A few days ago, if you remember, he visited Humera. He met with Colonel Demakazadu Shatadamlio, accompanied by Amhara Regional President Erga Kabedi. He held some meetings there. He announced after that soon return of IDPs will start. And then lists were compiled. Lists of the names of IDPs were compiled. UNOCHA and some other organizations started compiling lists, to which TPLF and Tigray government objected, saying that they were being kept out of the process. So Getachew was sent by federal government to Humera to solve the issue of return of IDPs. TPLF and Tigray military, Tigray government, they accuse federal government. The federal government does not want IDPs, Tigrayans, to return to Meravol-Kayasag. They want to use this issue. The issue could incite a new war in northern Ethiopia. So Abiy sent Getachew to western Tigray, Meravol-Kayasag. Now details have come out. The mission given to Getachew Reda by PM Abiy is that he should ensure the return of IDPs without dismantlement of Amhara provisional government in Meravol-Kayasag, led by Shatadamlio and Colonel Demakazadu. And this is what Getachew has been working on. That's why he's been criticizing TPLF and Tigray government, saying that they were using IDPs as a tool to achieve political objectives. Because TPLF and Tigray military say that the IDPs can only return after the government in Meravol-Kayasag has been dismantled, militias have been withdrawn, and new settlers have left the area. They shared these preconditions in some statements, TPLF and Tigray government, Tigray military. Getachew backed by federal government, wants the IDPs to start returning to their homes while the Democrats are there, which perhaps won't happen. That is why issue of the return of IDPs again turning into a complicated issue. And if Getachew forces the return of IDPs from Tigray to Volkaya Sagade while the Democrats are there, the move could backfire. I think it won't get the backing of TPLF and Tigray military. So Getachew is gradually losing popularity in Tigray. Uh, as I mentioned, his message about GERD, he did not make a mention of Meles Zenawi. So even those who are close to him now are questioning his loyalty. Is he loyal to people of Tigray or is he loyal to Prosperity Party? These questions are being asked now. Lemma Megersa is back, not practically, but he released a message after some time. He's not known for releasing such messages. He released a message through Oromia Media Network, OMN, yesterday, a message about GERD. He congratulated Ethiopians on the completion of GERD. He said, credit goes to everyone for the completion of this project. He said, this is what Ethiopia can achieve. Ethiopians can achieve if they're united. And then he called for peace and stability, that there are issues, security issues, hopefully, just like GERD, these issues will also be solved. Very mature, responsible message by Lemma Megersa. No criticism of the government, no criticism of Egypt. He did not take credit. He was part of the government which worked on GERD. People want him to be back in politics, especially opposition groups. Jawar contacted him reportedly, but Lemma so far has not decided to return to Ethiopian politics. Lemma has popularity in Ethiopia, in Oromia especially. If Lemma and Jawar join hands and they announce their return, that could be a big challenge for the Ethiopian PM to counter. But so far, Lemma is not joining Jawar. He's in Germany, I think. He battled with a disease too. He studied as well. He completed a degree too, I think, there. I don't know what his real plans are, but it's a little unusual for him to release such a message. Is he considering returning to Ethiopian politics? Let's see. Last viewers, Ogaden National Liberation Front, ONLF, says that 4 of its leaders have been arrested in the Somali region of Ethiopia. In the Somali region of Ethiopia, ONLF, Abdurrahman Made group, is not being allowed to exist. New ONLF led by Kalbi Dahaga has been created, backed by Somali regional government, PP government of Mustafa Umar. Abdurrahman Made is based abroad. His group is not being allowed to carry out any activity in the Somali region. ONLF says that 4 of its leaders have been arrested in Jigjiga and other parts of Somali region. Firstly, Hussein Muhammad arrested. He is member of Central Committee of Ogaden National Liberation Front. Muhammad Jigri, a zonal chief of the party, arrested. Abdi Noor Sultan, who is from ONLF's student and youth wing, arrested. Abdullahi Abdi has also been arrested. ONLF says that Mustafa Umar's government is trying to create a fake ONLF. It is not allowing the real ONLF to carry out any political activity in the Somali region of Ethiopia. Yes, it's true. Actually, ONLF has split. The PP-backed ONLF also has some ONLF commanders as the members of that ONLF. Kalbi Dahaga fought during ONLF's armed struggle against Ethiopian security forces. He's not an outsider. He is leading this new ONLF backed by the Prosperity Party government. But ONLF, led by Abdurrahman Made, is not allowed to work in Ethiopia. Why? Because this ONLF has been criticizing the government, accusing the government of not implementing 2018 peace deal, accusing the Prosperity Party government of violating the rights of Ogaden people. So this ONLF is not acceptable. Which ONLF is going to be recognized by National Election Board of Ethiopia? Which ONLF will contest the next election? Obviously, Kalbi Dahaga-led ONLF, which is going to be a friendly opposition in the Somali region of Ethiopia. This is the type of opposition which Ethiopian PM wants. He wants this type of opposition to be created before the start of electoral process in Ethiopia next year. Thank you for watching.